Time for a new market update. It has been a week or so since my last market update, mainly because I've been super busy within the DD trading Discord with daily live streams, daily market updates. The community is growing, so most of my time is going there and to trading, of course. But right now I will make a video because we have seen quite some nice price action. And both bulls and bears are getting loud. So let me share quickly my view. We have since the all-time high. So let's just go to the daily. On the all-time high, we know that we made the 1, 2, 3, and then from there basically started a downtrend. Lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. So swing structure is still bearish. But from the low up, if we look, we have been in an uptrend. So if we look with high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, we swing filled this low, high, here high, higher low, here we took the high, higher high, higher low, high high. So we are basically in a swing downtrend, but locally we are trending up. A lot of people have been set off guard with this latest price action. While if you just follow the structure, which we have been doing, you could have played a lot of trades, especially longs, but also local shorts played out. But we have been on the right side of the market by just respecting the overall trend. So for me, there is no reason to do that. So if we look at what is our more important 4-hour structure, then I can start at the start. But if you just look at what is the most local low to high, is this low to that high, and we can see that we have local 4-hour structure high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, which makes this our 4-hour swing bullish structure, which means that if you break below 78k, you have a 4-hour bearish break of structure, and that's the first sign of weakness. If we further zoom out and just watch what is the value area high, so this is basically our former range, and we can watch where's the value area high, because any retest of that can just be in a higher low for a higher high. Then you can see that it's pretty high up. So from a bullish perspective, this is simply bullish until proven otherwise. So 4-hour structure is there. More locally, you can also watch like, okay, what is my 1-hour structure, which will be the first sign of weakness. 1-hour structure, if we start at the low with high, high low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. So this right here is our 1-hour bullish market structure, which so far we are swing failing. A swing failure of your low is actually bullish because it means that you cannot break below the low, which is for now. It means if we hold here, this stays like a wick, then technically this is a targeted high, which means we can go back to the high. However, you can also later break it, and then basically this whole zone is still where my 4-hour bullish is leading, where I'm expecting a higher low for an higher high. So this whole zone is a level where I'm still looking for longs until proven otherwise. Also from here, if we show local bullish structure, I will also be interested in longs targeting that high and beyond. Then what do we have here? We have some demand resting here, which can align with the 4-hour bullish swing structure. So if we look from swing low to swing high, where is the fib level? That aligns nicely with this demand, which can mean that you get your high, higher low, higher high, simple market structure. Quickly looking here, price took out the, let's see if we can reload it. Took some liquidity here, but we have quite a lot of long liquidations resting lower. So a lot of people entered longs at the top. People have been shorting the whole move, and now they've entered longs at the high. Typical for people to do. And a lot of them will be liquidated if we take the liquidations here lower. So personally, I think we will take that. So that's from around 80 to 85, which is around here, 80 to 85. This is basically where longs get liquidated. So I would love to see price move into that level, give some structure, take them out, break structure back to bullish, and then target new highs. Very simple. as long as we hold above 78, main bias is bullish. Then what is my main target for the bullish case? This was our last range. So let's make that black. This was basically the range from low to high. And then that above classic range, this was the manipulation, the bearish PO3 before the heavy expansion. Right now, price multiple days is already above that range low level, which means technically that you have a range low reclaim. And if we combine that with the daily structure, bullish structure, which is here. So this is our daily swing structure, bullish structure, and the 4-hour was here. So for me, this is the 4-hour. But anything above there, I expect a higher low for a higher high, simply continuing the uptrend until proven otherwise. And then the main reversal level for a lower high is here with high, low, lower high, super strong sell-off. So this is internal swing structure, but also super clean supply. Because you have buy to sell, leaving a big imbalance behind. So this is super strong supply. And this was our range. We broke down from a range. So what technically can be the case is that you have range, initiation, range, initiation, mitigation, continuation. Simple continuation of your swing structure. Then the optimal reversal level for that, to do that, is in this level. We can also look at what is the VIP. Does that align from swing high to swing low with that supply zone? VIP, boom, bam. Second confluence to look for why this is a high probability reversal level. Third and most important one maybe is that this was a range, a distribution range we broke down from. So then you can look what is a volume profile from the start of the range till the level you break down from, which is right there. Then often price, if it breaks down, it wants to come sooner or later back for a retest of your value area low and point of control, which is this lower part right here. So this is like your optimal reversal level to put in a lower high for a lower low if you ever gonna do that. To me, it's still most likely to eventually come back down because we have so much liquidity built up here that it will be very, very rare if we leave the lows behind like this. It can happen, nothing is guaranteed, but to me it's unlikely. But for me, trend is always the most important. So our swing structure is low, lower high, lower low. This can be just a lower high for a lower low. Very extended one where a lot of people have been shorting the whole move up, ignoring local structure. But it means that we can just continue the local bullish structure, come here into high time frame levels, and then continue lower, taking out all this sell side liquidity. What happens? I don't know. Maybe we push through it. Maybe we sell off earlier. But I just play my local models, my local market structure levels, and I update everything in the group. Not only for BTC, but also for TAO. You could see it here, TAO, Hype, Ethereum, USDT, and then that are the crypto pairs and also TradFi pairs for silver. Super clean price action lately, and gold, also US oil from time to time, and some other pairs if they have good charts. So this is 86 to like 88 is the optimal reversal level to look for a lower high for a lower low. Until then, and that's also like here, above current price, this is basically a gap. Very little volume. So yeah, depends on what happens here, but if people keep shorting it, it can be a quick move into that level. And then high time frame, how I view it mostly, is that this looks like a weird bottom. Can be the bottom, nothing is guaranteed, but it looks improbable to me. That you would get, for example, low, lower high, lower low, lower high, and start here your high time frame bottoming formation, and then let's can we boom, take out your range. This is your new range. Boom. And that you then have a good bottom formation, and then we send into new all-time highs later in the year. This is my main expectation. However, I don't really like to make expectations because your ego comes into play because you want to be right. And I just play my local levels structure into proven otherwise and my local models. So locally, I remain bullish. We still have that hourly SFP. So then we can watch what is locally our structure. Do we have local structure in this move? No, 10, 5. No, also not. So let's see if we can hold here. But mainly I'm expecting a move lower eventually into that liquidity pocket below. And then I want to see, do you get like a local range, which you maybe can play like 1, 2, 3, then break structure and then continue higher? Or do we make a deeper pullback? Start breaking 4-hour structure and then main idea starts to flip towards short, then I think that this could have been the manipulation already. But in order for to call that, I want to see that 78k level be lost, get a weakness in the backtests, like a local 3 drive, and then break down. If that happens, then I'm flipping full bear, or full bear. I don't like to be a bear or a bull, but you get what I mean. Then I think that this was just a big liquidity curve up, deviation, take everything, and then go back to the range we have been in earlier. So let's see what happens. This is more my high time frame view. I wanted to also share some trades I took this week with also some trades I barely missed due to the exchange showing different data as what I wanted to see. While Binance shared the good data, people from the community will know it. I'm talking about Tao, which we perfectly pre-planned. The short, then back into a long, quickly here with a 1, 2, 3 model 1 distribution into a model 2. Then I shorted it here into this wick. And then I said we want to see price go over into 1, 2, 3 in this demand level. We perfectly get that. Then I wanted to see the model 1, 1, 2, 3 go over into model 2. For that, you need to grab either extreme liquidity or extreme demand. Well, price front ran extreme liquidity here with 30 cents. So I did not get my entry trigger. But then later when I reflected on the trade, I saw that Binance did take out that wick, then broke structure. And that would have been given this trade, which we were looking for, to new highs. And then beyond, look afterwards, we started pushing higher. So yeah, perfect pre-planning, but just unfortunate that Bybit did not sweep that low, while Binance did. But it learned us some important lessons again, that when a model is so close to being confirmed, you also can watch for the highest liquidity pair, which is almost always Binance, which then is leading. So yeah, overall my plan for BTC is clear, I believe. If you want to get my daily updates, also lower time frame, we are literally trading every day. And we are building a super cool community with a lot of people sharing their analysis and overall just amazing community. Everyone's super helpful. I'm doing my best to keep everyone updated on my pairs. And the fee to enter, it's literally, in my opinion, there's no better offer you will find around for this little amount of money and what you get for it back. And with the Bitunix link, you don't even have to pay. Just deposit and trade and you will get access for free. So yeah, definitely consider doing it if you're not in already. For now, I want to wish everyone a great day and happy trading as always. Thanks for watching and don't forget to hit that like button if you want more of these videos, because I'm pretty busy with updating the group and doing everything beside it. But if there's a lot of love, I will consider doing more of these videos. So you know what to do.